Have you ever pondered about who truly controls our planet and society? It's a paradox that continues to bewilder us. On one hand, we humans are at the controls, steering the course of our world. We've assumed the role of stewards of Earth, and with this comes an unprecedented responsibility. Yet despite our influence, we often feel we're not in control. We grapple with complex and ancient processes of Earth's history that we don't fully comprehend. The Washington Post reflects on this very dichotomy, emphasizing our position of influence against our lack of control. It's an intriguing paradox, isn't it? We're the conductors of this global orchestra, yet the music seems to play on its own accord. As we grapple with these profound questions, let's delve further into the mystery. In his book, The Answer, David Icke proposes some intriguing ideas. Delving into the mind of David Icke, one is met with a whirlpool of theories that are daring, thought-provoking, and often controversial. His book, The Answer, is no exception, presenting a web of ideas that challenge our understanding of control and society. Icke theorises that our planet is not governed by the visible hands of governments and corporations. Instead, he suggests that hidden entities lurking in the shadows are the true puppet masters. These entities, he argues, are manipulating the strings of society, dictating the course of our world and the lives within it. Who are these shadowy figures? Icke doesn't provide a straightforward answer, leaving it up to the reader's interpretation. Some may see them as metaphorical, representing the unseen forces of power and influence. Others might envision them as literal beings, hidden from our perception. Further diving into the rabbit hole, Icke proposes a radical idea about consciousness. He posits that consciousness may not be exclusive to humans or animals. Instead, it could permeate everything, down to the smallest atom. This idea, though unorthodox, is a cornerstone of his theory. If everything is conscious, then everything is connected. And if everything is connected, then the notion of control becomes far more complex and expansive than we might have thought. Icke challenges us to question our perception of reality. He suggests that our understanding of the world is limited, filtered through the narrow lens of human senses. In his view, we might be missing a vast portion of what is real, blinded by design or by the limitations of our own perception. His theories, though controversial, certainly stimulate thought about the nature of control and consciousness. These theories may not align with the mainstream, but they do invite us to question, to explore, and to think critically about the world we inhabit and the forces that shape our perception and understanding of it. An experiment known as the double slit experiment has created ripples in the scientific community. This experiment, first carried out by Thomas Young in the 19th century, showcases the wave-particle duality of light and matter, a concept that challenges our traditional understanding of physics. In the double slit experiment, light or particles are passed through two slits, resulting in an interference pattern on a screen. This pattern indicates that light and particles behave like waves, interacting with each other to form areas of constructive and destructive interference. But here's the twist. When we observe the particles, they change behaviour. Instead of an interference pattern, we see individual particles passing through one slit or the other, as if they know they are being watched. This change in behaviour upon observation has profound implications. It suggests that the act of observation affects reality, that the observer and the observed are intertwined in a complex dance of existence. This isn't just about light or particles. It could apply to all matter, to everything in our universe. What's fascinating is that this isn't a one-off anomaly. The double slit experiment has been repeated many times with various sources, and it consistently yields the same results. Light, particles, they all exhibit this strange duality, this sensitivity to observation. Interpretations of the double slit experiment range from the Copenhagen interpretation, which suggests that reality doesn't exist until measured, to the many worlds theory, which posits an almost infinite number of parallel realities. This experiment has opened the door to the quantum realm, a world of uncertainty and probability, a world where our common sense understanding of reality is turned on its head. But what does this mean for our perception of control, of consciousness? Could it be that our very act of observing, of being conscious, shapes the reality we inhabit? Could it be that everything, down to the smallest atom, is imbued with a form of consciousness, a sensitivity to observation? This experiment forces us to question our understanding of reality and the nature of consciousness. It invites us to consider the possibility that we may not be mere passive observers in the universe, but active participants in the creation of our reality. Our perception of our surroundings greatly influences our understanding of reality. This influence is so profound that it shapes our world in ways we often don't realise. Our perception, the lens through which we view and interpret the universe, is a powerful tool. It's like a personal reality filter, allowing us to make sense of the vast, complex world around us. But what if this tool, as powerful as it is, only shows us a fraction of the whole picture? What if there's more to reality than what meets the eye? What if our perception is not as independent as we believe it to be, but instead is being influenced or even manipulated without our knowledge? Imagine for a moment a reality that's much broader, much more complex than what we perceive. A reality where every atom, every particle is conscious. A reality where the very act of observation changes the observed. This is not a science fiction concept, but a scientific fact, demonstrated by the double slit experiment. The particles behaved differently when observed, as if they were aware of being watched. This leads us to the question, could our perception be limited by design? Could there be entities hidden in the shadows, controlling what we see, what we perceive? Could our understanding of reality be a carefully constructed illusion? Understanding the power of perception is crucial because it opens the door to these possibilities. It creates room for questioning, for exploring beyond what we know as our reality. It urges us to challenge our beliefs and to seek the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Is it possible that our perception is being manipulated, causing us to miss a significant portion of reality? The idea of hidden entities controlling our planet is not new. From the shadows of conspiracy theories to the pages of speculative fiction, the notion of unseen hands guiding our path has long intrigued us. These theories range from secret societies pulling the strings, of global politics to extraterrestrial beings influencing our technological development to interdimensional entities manipulating the very fabric of our reality? And what of consciousness? Could it be that every atom, every particle of our universe holds a degree of awareness? This is not as far-fetched as it may seem, given the strange paradoxes of quantum physics. The double slit experiment, for instance, suggests that particles can behave differently when observed, as if they are aware of being watched. Could this hint at a form of consciousness at the most fundamental level of reality? The implications of these theories are profound, challenging our understanding of control and responsibility. If hidden entities are at play, are we merely puppets dancing to their tune? Or do we have a say in our own destiny? Consider the stewardship of Earth. We hold the reins of a planet, yet often seem to stumble in the dark, unsure of the best course of action. We are at the controls, but are we truly in control? Or are we navigating a course that has been predetermined by forces beyond our comprehension? And if every particle is conscious, where does that leave us? Are we a part of a greater universal consciousness? Are our thoughts, our actions, our very perceptions of reality influenced by this all-encompassing awareness? As we continue to explore these theories, we are left with more questions than answers. Yet, it is in the asking of these questions, in the pursuit of understanding, that we may gain insight into the true nature of control and our place within the cosmic tapestry of existence. As we conclude, we are left to ponder the question, are we truly in control of our planet, or is there more to this reality than meets the eye? We've journeyed through the depths of the contemplation of our stewardship of Earth, contrasted with our lack of understanding of the complex processes that govern it. We've delved into David Icke's provocative theories, challenging us to question the reality that's presented to us. We've explored the baffling world of quantum physics, where the double slit experiment reveals that even the act of observation can alter reality. We've looked at how our perception, far from being a passive receiver of information, might in fact be a creative force that shapes our world. These are not idle musings, but profound questions that touch the very essence of who we are and the world we inhabit. Are we the masters of our destiny, or mere puppets in a play scripted by unseen hands? Is our perception of reality all there is? Or are we missing a vast panorama of existence, hidden by design or by our own limitations? Let these thoughts marinate in your mind, as we have spent many, many hours doing ourselves here at HQ. Let's continue this journey of discovery together.